drowning, I would not lend a hand. I've seen your face before, my friend, but I don't know if you know who I am. When I was there and I saw what you did, I saw it with my own two eyes. So you can wipe off that grin. I know where you've been. It's all been a pack of lies. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. And I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Well, I remember, don't worry. How could I ever forget? It's the first time, the last time we ever met. But I know the reason why you keep your silence up. No, you don't for me. 'Cause hurt doesn't show, the pain still grows. No stranger to you and me. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. And I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. I can feel it in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. And I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord, oh Lord. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. And I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord, oh Lord.
Smoky Hills, Rock 95.5. We rock Salina.
following is a presentation of the Ad Astra Radio Sports Network, the statewide leader in local sports coverage. Stream Ad Astra Radio's local sports coverage on the free Ad Astra Radio app. Download it now. Coming up on the Midway Motors Drive to the Game, we'll break down tonight's matchup and preview other key games on the Ad Astra Sports Network.
At Midway Motors, we are here for you for every mile of life. Whether you're shopping for a new or used vehicle or selling one, Midway Motors will buy your vehicle even if you're not in the market to buy one of ours. Just stop by one of our 5 locations and one of our appraisers will evaluate your vehicle and you can leave with a check the same day. It's fast and easy. Visit MidwayMotors.com for more information. Midway Motors, for every mile of life.
Smoky Hills Rock 95.5.
Well, good afternoon, Smoky Valley fans, and a special welcome also to Trinity Catholic fans as we're over in Sterling High School for the second day of the Sterling Invitational here on Smoky Hills Rock 95.5. Brad Hallier and Dayton Weinbrenner. For your Smoky Valley fans, Dusty is across the way at Sterling College. He will have the boys game at 4:30. It's just impossible to expect him to be at the high school at 3 and then across town at 4:30. So Dayton and I are the voices of Trinity Catholic basketball, so we'll have more knowledge about Trinity Catholic than we do Smoky Valley, but I have done enough Smoky Valley games through the years where I've seen enough. I'm familiar with Coach Jason Drulart's team and all that. So as we get into the Midway Motors Drive to the Game, let's take a look quickly now at the bracket here in Lindsborg, that's where Smoky Valley is, here in Sterling, as things open up on Tuesday, and it was Smoky Valley who fell to Scott City 52-32, and then Trinity Catholic fell to Southeast of Saline 79-28. Smoky Valley 2-7 on the season, but it's not unusual to see Smoky Valley and Coach Jason Drulart's teams kind of start with not an impressive record. They always play a challenging schedule, and even a couple of years ago when the Vikings won the CKL, they didn't have the greatest of records coming into this tournament. As a matter of fact, Jason was telling me beforehand he thinks that they were the 6th seed a couple of years ago here when they won this tournament, and that kind of set the table for the rest of their season. The Celtics will be shorthanded today, 0-11, looking for their first win on the season. They will be without top scorer from last year, Alex Sudertan, who tore her ACL late last season against Berean Academy. And Alex has elected not to play, even though she was released to practice right in December. But she has elected not to play this year, just kind of get her knee right, get some playing time with her summer team and get ready for her senior year. They are also without Audrey Wilson, one of their guards. She suffered a really bad concussion right before the holidays at Wichita Classical. And even Emma Martin is not going to be here today, one of the reserve guards. Emma is under the weather, did not make the trip over here to Sterling, but that's going around. Dayton here is a student at Hutchinson Community College, and he's an RA, so I'm sure, Dayton, you know what things are like right now with sickness going on around, right?
Oh, yeah. There's been a lot of sickness going around the dorms, a lot of my friends getting sick. A resident of mine actually, he ended up having to go to the hospital because that sickness hit him really bad, and it's just hitting terrible all over. It's not a pretty sight.
Yeah, and of course, Bill Self, University of Kansas basketball coach, was in the hospital on Monday. Didn't even travel to Colorado after suffering from some dehydration and flu and all that. So we're going to go ahead and take a break. We'll come back with more of the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. We'll have your starting lineups and your ones to watch and a lot more coming up. This is coverage of midseason tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
You're on the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. Midway Motors, for every mile of life. More local sports coverage at adastraradio.com with exclusive stories and game day audio.
When it comes to protecting your home, you deserve a roofing company that treats you like family. McGee Roofing is family-owned and operated for nearly 50 years. They offer free inspections and work directly with your insurance company. McGee Roofing, built on trust, powered by family.
Mann Wyatt Tanksley Injury Attorneys.
Liability issues are complex. The manufacturer fought. The best offer they made was $30,000. And the jury returned a verdict for a little over $11.1 million.
Mann Wyatt Tanksley Injury Attorneys. Big firm muscle, small firm hustle.
At Prairie Star Health Center, we're here for you and your family, providing comprehensive health care services under one roof. Whether you need medical, dental, vision, mental health, women's health, or pediatric care, we've got you covered. Our dedicated team offers compassionate care to everyone, insured or uninsured. We understand healthcare can be overwhelming, which is why we strive to make your visit comfortable and stress-free. Visit Prairie Star Health Center today. Learn more about how we can help at prairiestarhealth.org.
At McPherson Laundry and Dry Cleaners, we take pride in helping our customers look good, and we're proud to be a part of downtown McPherson with drop-off and pickup services now at A5 Western. We can save you time with our laundry service and offer specialty services as well, including wedding dress cleaning and preservation, bedding, drapes, and blankets. Drop off and pick up from McPherson Laundry and Dry Cleaners at A5 Western in downtown McPherson.
The Kansas legal team at Pyle Law handles cases in McPherson County and throughout the state of Kansas. Now is the time to call for your free consultation. This is Liz Pyle, and my husband Tom has over 25 years of experience in all matters relating to workers' compensation, car wrecks, and personal injury law. Tom takes the time to evaluate your options, inform you of your rights, and walks you through the complicated process of seeking compensation for your personal injuries or loss. Contact me at 620-241-9000, and I'll schedule your appointment with Tom today.
Smoky Hills Rock 95.5.
Welcome back to Sterling High School. Brad Hallier and Dayton Weinbrenner getting ready to bring you all the action of the Smoky Valley girls basketball game against Trinity Catholic. Dayton and I are the normal voices of Trinity Catholic, and we're privileged to be joining everybody in Lindsborg and, of course, in Hutchinson and anywhere else in between that you're watching or listening to this game. Let's get into your starting lineups now. Actually, we're first going to do our ones to watch. Brought to you today by Ag 360 Insurance. Contact agents Darren Eddy and Cody Moores and Inman, partners in your legacy. And we'll start with the visiting team, the Trinity Catholic Celtics, and one to watch tonight who she's come off the bench a lot this year, a lot of mop-up time, but freshman Allison Moody has really shown a lot of promise. I'd be interested if she starts getting a little bit more run earlier in the game. She had a career-high 5 points the other night against Southeast of Saline, and Dayton and I were kind of singing her praises about the way she's very aggressive on offense, always ready to grab the ball and shoot it immediately. She's got a very good IQ, especially off the offensive end. Again, I don't have any inside information to know if she's going to be playing more, but certainly wouldn't be surprised, especially with Emma Martin not here today, to see Allison Moody get a little bit more run. Then for Smoky Valley, Kinsley Haxton, very good all-around player, 5'5" junior, averaging 5.9 points and 4.7 rebounds per game. Remember watching her last year. Very good all-around player, very athletic, can score in a multitude of ways, can beat you several different ways. Let's go ahead and take another break. We'll come back with more of the Midway Motors Drive to the Game, get to your starting lineups, and much more when we come back. This is coverage of mid-season tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
The Midway Motors Drive to the Game coming up. Midway Motors, committed to helping you find the right vehicle. Stream the game of the week online at adastraradio.com or download the Ad Astra Radio app.
Kansas, trust the power of blue for your CanCare plan. Families trust Healthy Blue for doctor visits and prescriptions. New and expecting moms trust Healthy Blue for pregnancy support. And Healthy Blue provides extra benefits for your whole family. Choose the brand Kansans have trusted for more than 80 years. Visit choosehealthyblue.com/KS for more details. Trust the power of blue.
Why choose Quality Body Shop in Pleasant View? Choosing Quality Body Shop means you're working with a family-owned business that has over 50 years of experience in collision repair. Quality Body Shop in Pleasant View. Quality you can see, every detail, every time.
Ready or not, it's tax season. Luckily, H&R Block is here to put 70 years of tax prep expertise to work for you. So breathe easy and file with confidence at an H&R Block office near you. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund. See hrblock.com/guarantees for details.
Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers is all about the good and creating more of it. More drive-through celebrations, more weekend traditions, more family dinners and lunches, more car picnics and road trips, more desserts, maybe more second desserts, more celebrating being together as much as we can. There's always room for more good and more Freddy's. Keep the good going with a taste that brings you back.
Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers in Hutchinson and McPherson.
Do you know that Stutzman Refuse Disposal is a locally operated Central Kansas waste management company owned by Waste Connections, a national leader in residential trash collection? Stutzman Refuse Disposal is the only true single-stream recycling facility in the state of Kansas to accept and process glass on site. Just one more reason to choose Stutzman's Refuse Disposal. Our business is picking up.
Smoky Hills Rock 95.5.
Welcome back to Sterling High School. Brad Hallier and Dayton Weinbrenner getting ready to bring you all the action of this girls' game between Smoky Valley and Trinity Catholic here on 95.5 Smoky Hills Rock. Dayton and I, the normal voices of Trinity Catholic, filling in for Dusty Dinas, who is across the way at Sterling College getting ready for the boys' game. That will be right here following our broadcast of the girls' game. So for your Smoky Valley fans, definitely stick around afterwards. Trinity Catholic fans, Dayton and I will be making the journey across Sterling for the 6 o'clock boys semifinal game, and we'll be indulging in the hospitality room, I'm sure, for a while. So if we got a hint, it looked like there may be some taco salad maybe waiting for us over there tonight. Does that make you excited, Dayton?
Well, last time I thought it was tacos, and it was Sloppy Joe, and my entire night was ruined.
Well, we'll talk more about the hospitality room food here because we both have thoughts on that. I like Sloppy Joes and all that. So let's get into your starting lineups tonight. Brought to you by both Ag 360 Insurance, who we just mentioned, as our ones to watch, and also with Heartland Wealth Strategies, a division of Heartland Credit Union at 29th and Main and Hutch. Contact Monty Cross at 620-888-6485. And first for the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Trinity Catholic Celtics, who are coached by Shannon Obermite. Here's who they're going to be running out tonight. They'll be starting 5'10" junior Eiley Cost, 5'2" junior Brecken Dowsey, 5'6" sophomore Annika Paulsrud, 5'9" junior Kara Nelson, and 5'10" junior Sienna Maskell. And now for the home team on the scoreboard tonight, the Smoky Valley Vikings, coached by Jason Drulard. They will start 5'5" junior Kensley Haxton, 5'7" senior Eiley DeBar, 5'7" freshman Braylon Whitaker, 5'9" junior Cameron Ryan, and rounding out the starters will be 5'7" freshman Natalie Brown. Two young teams, just a grand total of 3 seniors listed on these rosters, all in Smoky Valley, and just one will be starting in this game. We owe you another break. We're going to go ahead and get to that now. We'll come back with more of the Midway Motors Drive to the Game, get you set for the opening tip when we come back. This is coverage of midseason tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
Stream Ad Astra Radio's local sports coverage on the free Ad Astra Radio app. Download it now. The Ad Astra Radio Sports Network, the statewide leader in local sports coverage.
Whether you want a small home remodel or need repairs done or have a brand new build project in mind, Erickson Custom Building is your choice. All of us at Erickson Custom Building would like to thank our customers for 20 years of business and friendship. Brian and the crew at Erickson have spent those years developing excellent customer service and quality leadership for all types of projects, big or small, traditional or trendy. When your project is finished, it will reflect your vision. For quality and follow-through that exceeds your expectations, not your budget, call Erickson Custom Building or find us on the web at ericksoncustombldg.com.
Looking for a reliable business partner? Midwest Single Source, formerly Roberts Hutchline, is ready to elevate your business toward success. Midwest Single Source is the largest promotional product distributor in the state. That means we offer traditional supplies to equip your office, but also offer embroidery, screen printing, and fun swag items to build your brand. Same great people, same great location and service. Email sales@midwestsinglesource.com and mention this ad. Elevate your business today.
Protect your home with WaveTech Roofing and Guttering in McPherson. Eco-friendly synthetic roofing to lifetime gutter systems, we deliver durability you can count on. Call today for your free estimate or visit wavetechroofing.com.
Elevate every space with the Good Merchant in Lindsborg. From unique home decor to thoughtful gifts and beautiful accessories, you'll find the good stuff for every occasion. Shop your style at the Good Merchant, downtown Lindsborg.
Hi, this is Brad Patton.
In 1933, my great-grandpa Wade started his own independent insurance agency in downtown Hutch. Little did we know that 90 years later and 4 generations later, his independent insurance agency would still be going strong in downtown Hutch. A lot of things have changed in the past 90 years. One constant, though, has been my family helping to protect the people and businesses of Hutchinson and around Kansas. Stop by and see us today at 6th and Main, or check out WadePattonInsurance.com today. Independent since 33, Wade Patton Insurance.
Smoky Hills Rock 95.5.
You're listening to the Midway Motors Drive to the Game here on Smoky Hills Rock 95.5. Brad Hallier and Dayton Weinbrenner getting ready to bring you action at this Sterling Invitational Girls game between Smoky Valley and Trinity Catholic. It's a consolation game. Both teams, again, opened up the tournament on Tuesday, and they're actually, I think they're going to go do the national anthem. So let's go ahead and take a 1-minute break, and we'll come back with the opening tip and more when we come back. This is coverage of midseason tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio. And actually, we're just going to keep it right here for now. Wonderful rendition of our national anthem there.
It's got me feeling patriotic.
America, right? So anyway, before we get to our uniforms and all of that, Dayton, share your thoughts on Sloppy Joes that we had. It wasn't the Sloppy Joes that they had. You're just not a Sloppy Joes fan.
Well, their Sloppy Joes were also terrible, but
I thought they were fine.
Sloppy Joes in general, it's just like it's like a bastardized like version of taco burgers, or even like a loose meat sandwich.
I was
like, what's the point of eating ground beef on a bun? Just eat a hamburger. I feel like people like to make things difficult for no reason.
Dayton is something of a food snob, in case you folks couldn't tell. But
I'm not a food snob. I just freaking hate Sloppy Joes.
He's got some strong feelings. It's kind of like my feelings on meatloaf. Can't do it. Don't like meatloaf.
How?
Don't give me that look. If you're allowed not to like Sloppy Joes, I'm allowed not to like meatloaf.
Hey, at least meatloaf has form. Sloppy Joes just fall apart in your hands.
Oh, it's great though. I love Sloppy Joes.
What if we combined them and made slop loaf?
Slop loaf. I have to have my wife give that a try sometime. Make that for dinner sometime. So they're doing the starting lineups here, and let's get to your uniforms now. Your uniform sponsors tonight are Fresh Look Cleaners in Salina. It's our job to make you look your best. And also a uniform sponsor in Hutchinson is I Need a Cleaners. I Need a Cleaners is where you take your clothes. With updates throughout the afternoon on our McPherson Dental Care scoreboard. Probably fairly limited on the McPherson Dental Care scoreboard, although there's a lot of reshuffling of the tournament schedules due to the upcoming storm. This Trinity Catholic Celtics will be dressed in their visiting blue, Columbia blue uniforms, trimmed by white and red, white numbers, white lettering, outline in red stripes down the side of their uniforms. Smoky Valley dressed in their home whites, trimmed by orange and black, orange numbers, orange lettering, outline in black. Eiley Koss will be jumping center for the Celtics, and Cameron Ryan will be jumping for the Vikings. Ball's up in the air, and we are underway, and it's still loose. And finally, Kensley Haxton will run it down for Smoky Valley. Celtics will come out in a kind of a hybrid zone defense. It's like a combo of a 1-2-2-3-2. Three-pointer from the left side off the back iron, no good from Ryan. Offensive rebound, though, and the putback is up and good for Eiley Dunbar. It's a quick 2-0 lead for the Smoky Valley Vikings. Now they're going to come up in full-court pressure defense, which before the season, Coach Shannon Obermite knew was going to happen with Alex Sudertan not playing. Brecken Dowsey gets it across the timeline. Maskell's got it now. She throws it right side to Annika Palsrud, a little bit behind Annika. It's going to bounce out of bounds. We'll go back to Smoky Valley. You can listen to today's game on your phone with the Ad Astra Radio app, powered by Next Tech Wireless. The latest phones and devices at the best prices. Next Tech Wireless. Just underway here at Sterling High School. It's 2-0 Smoky Valley. Vikings have the ball. They're going to work it around the perimeter. Now left side, and they go inside looking for Braylon Whitaker, and now the ball's chucked into the seats, and it's going to go to Trinity Catholic. As you expect, somewhat of a sparse crowd here on hand. It's a weekday, work time, and difficult sometimes for people to come to these games, especially when you don't know if you're going to take time off from work based on results.
Exactly.
Celtics break the pressure. Kara Nelson now goes into the middle of the court to Brecken Dowsey, who's really cut down on her turnover. She's really improved her guard play and her distribution here since the holidays. Sienna Maskell at the free throw line. She dribbles right side, back out to Dowsey. Good pass by Dowsey. Finds a wide open Annika Palsrud, whose three-pointers off the back iron, no good. Offensive rebound for Kara Nelson. Nelson tries to go inside, throws it away, taken away by Natalie Brown. Brown wants to go all the way herself. 1-on-3. Brown gets all the way to the cup, has her shot blocked by Palsrud, but the ball goes right to Braylon Whitaker. Now a three-pointer from the left side is good from Eileen DeBar. So Eileen DeBar's got 5 early points, and it's a 5-0 lead for Smoky Valley. Ball's now off the hands of Eileen Koss for the Celtics. It's going to go out of bounds back to Smoky Valley. Kinsley Haxton will inbound. Now she gets the ball back as the Celtics settle back into their 2-3 zone defense. There's a travel on Braylon Whitaker. So Palsrud will inbound for the Celtics. Back to Brecken Dowsey. Skip pass from Palsrud. Good ball movement here for the Celtics. And Eileen Koss on a good pass by Karen Nelson. And Eileen Koss kisses it off the glass and in. And Eileen, since coming back from mono, has really been a reliable, steady scorer for the Celtics. Now quickly the other way comes Smoky Valley. Shot misses for the Vikings. That was Cameron Ryan, but a foul is going to be called on Sienna Maskell. First sub of the game getting ready to check in here for Smoky Valley. Be Brenna Flax getting ready to check in. Looks like Aslan Koss is up off the bench for Trinity Catholic. First free throw's on the way, and it's perfect. So Cameron Ryan's on the score sheet. 40% free throw shooter on the season, although Cameron has only shot, before today, just 10 free throws so far. Cameron looking to go perfect 2 for 2 at the free throw line. This one rattles in, so 2 points for Cameron Ryan on that trip to the free throw line. And it's a 7-2 lead for Smoky Valley. Brecken Dowsey left side, now back to the middle of the court to Palsrud. Palsrud long pass to Kara Nelson. Nelson good pass to Aslan Koss. Aslan's shot misses, and it's rebounded by Smoky Valley. It was Brenda Flax who just came off the bench to snare that rebound. 5:24 left in the first quarter. 7-2 is the score. Smoky Valley with the lead and the ball. This should be a jump ball. It is going to be a jump ball. And on the alternate possession, the ball will go back to the Celtics. Got a lot of game day sponsors since we're doing 2 of our core schools here. We've got a lot to get to for Trinity Catholic. These are all sponsors of Trinity Catholic High School basketball, including Idea Tech, Pleasant View Home, and Community National Bank and Trust. Eileen Koss against the press, goes left side to Brecken Dowsey. Brecken breaks the press. Now she's in some trouble, double team. Tries to get into the post, and the ball's taken away by Brenna Flax. Brown left side all the way to the lane. Triple team. Ball's knocked away, taken away by Eileen Koss. And Koss trying to get it to Dowsey. Throws it into the Smoky Valley, or right to midcourt, and that's where Smoky Valley will reclaim possession.
Kind of a frazzled-looking offense so far.
Frazzle, good word. There's a three-pointer that misses everything from Natalie Brown, but an offensive rebound and a foul is going to be called on the Celtics. Eileen Cost will pick up the foul as Alyssa Guajardo getting ready to check in for the Celtics. Cameron Ryan goes back to the free throw line for Smoky. She's 2 for 2 from the line. And now 3 for 3 for someone who came into this game just hitting 4 out of 10 free throws on the season. Cameron looking like she does this all the time during games. Obviously, she does it all the time in practice. She's got nice form, good rhythm, and this one halfway down won't go in. Long rebound out to Kara Nelson. It's 8-2, Smoky with the early lead. 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter here at Sterling High School. Guajardo in the right corner to Dowsey. Dowsey's three may have been partially blocked. Rebounded by Smoky Valley. This is Brown. Over to Flax. Flax into the lane, kicks it off left side. This is Ryan, and now Coach Jason Drulard telling his team to back it out and reset the offense. Whitaker in the left corner to Haxton. Haxton, a little teardrop on the left baseline, misses. Aslan Koss gets the rebound, and she gets fouled on the rebound by Kensley Haxton. First foul of the game against the Vikings. Sienna Maskell coming back into the game for the Celtics. She replaced Aslan Kost. Both Eiley Kost and Sienna Maskell have picked up early fouls. There's a steal now. Here comes Smoky Valley after the Celtics threw it away trying to break the press. A couple new bodies getting ready to check in for Smoky. Brown now in the left corner. A three-pointer is short from Whitaker. Maskell gets the rebound. Here comes Brecken Dowsey. Dowsey, good pass by Dowsey all the way to the cup. Shot misses though by Annika Paulsrud, but great pass there by Brecken Dowsey. Her passing has gotten a lot better too. Coach Shannon Obermite on Tuesday was really praising not just Brecken's ability to cut down on her turnovers so far since the holidays, but also her passing in situations like that.
She's really seemed to improve, really in most aspects of her game so far throughout this season.
Absolutely. There's a three-pointer that misses. Kara Nelson gets the rebound, but she's going to be tied up, and on the alternate possession, the ball is going to go out to Smoky. Sophie Iyer checking in for the first time for Smoky Valley. Sophie, a 5'7" junior, averaging 1.3 points per game. Three-pointer from the top of the key that misses from DeBar. And now there's a shot and it's in. And the foul also. And that is Cameron Ryan, who's having a great first quarter here for Smoky. Kara Nelson picks up her first foul, and Cameron looking to finish the three-point play here. 5 early points for Cameron, and make it 6. 11-2, Smoky with the lead. 3:15 left in the first quarter. And now Coach Shannon Obermite for Trinity Catholic wants to call time. We'll take a 30-second break here. This is coverage of midseason tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
Midway Motors offers the most convenient way to service your vehicle with our pickup and drop-off service. Multi-point inspection video texted to you so you can see what the technicians are seeing, handy text approvals of proposed work, and even the option to pay through text. And if you decide it's time to sell your vehicle, we can appraise your vehicle and let you know what it's worth. Schedule your hassle-free service appointment today at midwaymotors.com. Midway Motors, for every mile of life.
Smoky Hills Rock 95.5.
Welcome back to Sterling High School. Brad Hallier and Dayton Weinbrenner bringing you all the action of this consolation game on the girls tournament, as Smoky Valley having a good start here against Trinity Catholic, leading 11-2 with 3 minutes and 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Teams break huddle after the timeout there from Trinity Catholic, and this is a rule that I would change if I was in charge of basketball rules, Dayton. So let's say that you're in the backcourt, you're at about 8 or 9 seconds, and you call a timeout. We get a fresh 10 seconds. I think that the clock like that shouldn't reset.
You think so?
That's just my thing. I also feel like that if someone feeds someone in the post, say, and a foul's called, they miss the shot, but a free throw is made, that person should still get an assist for passing the ball. into the post like that. Because it's not the shooter's fault if they miss the shot, right?
Yeah.
Because it got fouled. So if they make at least one free throw, I think that person, the player who passed the ball, should still get an assist.
You know what, Brad? I think I see the vision.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Alyssa Guajardo from 14 feet misses the shot. Offensive rebound by Kara Nelson. She tries to get it out of there. Good defense there. I think that was Sophie Iyer who knocked the ball out of bounds for Smoky Valley. And the Celtics will inbound right in front of the Smoky Valley cheerleaders, trailing 11-2 with 2:42 left in the first quarter. Dowsey for three, rims around, no good. Rebound comes out to Natalie Brown for Smoky Valley. Haxton brings it across the timeline. She goes left side looking for for Iyer. There's DeBar for three, misses. Rebounded by Annika Paulsrud. Long pass hit ahead looking for Guajardo, but it's knocked out of bounds by Kinsley Haxton. Celtics getting a little antsy in transition. They see the opportunities, and that's encouraging, but sometimes the passes may not be there, and it's maybe a better idea just to hold on to the basketball. Paulsrud will inbound. Go ahead, Dayton.
I was just going to say I couldn't agree more.
There is a steal on the inbounds pass to Sophie Iyer, and good first quarter defensively here for Smoky Valley. They lead it 11-2. Right side, Iyer's got it. Top of the key, Haxton from the left elbow, short. Long rebound comes out to Ryan, who again is having a very good first quarter here for Smoky. Vikings work around the perimeter. Ball goes inside, and Sienna Maskell knocks it out of bounds for Trinity Catholic as Eiley Koss comes in, and Mia Vega's in for the first time for the Celtics. And the Celtics are a little short-handed today, without Audrey Wilson and Alex Sudertan, of course, already, but Emma Martin is sick and did not make the trip. Foul's going to be called on, looks like on Smoky Valley here on the inbounds. They're going to call Arlie DeBar for a hook, it looks like. Her first, second team foul of the quarter. Neither team in the bonus yet. Down to 150 here in the first quarter. 11-2 Smoky Valley. Mia Vega over to Alyssa Guajardo. Alyssa does well to pull up out of the trap, but now she's in trouble and she's going to be called for a travel. Alyssa did well not to cross midcourt. Now timeout's going to be taken by Jason Drulard. We're just going to keep it here. This timeout is brought to you by Pile Law. Have you been injured at work or in a car wreck? Pile Law takes the time to explain your options and get you the benefits you deserve.
So what happens, I might have asked this already, but what happens if you work at Pile Law and you get injured while working at Pile Law?
That's like telling me that Allstate insurance is not offered in all states. I can't really explain it. I don't know. It's a great question. That's some of our great Smoky Valley Game Day sponsors we'd like to mention, including Ag Services, CarQuest, Next Tech Wireless, Sister Bojangles, Bank of the Plains, Smoky Valley Virtual Charter School, Bethany College, Lindsborg Community Hospital, Conklin Cars, Pleasant View Home, Idea Tech, McGee Roofing, Art Shirt Gear for Sport, and Smoky Valley Bakery. I think I may have to go visit Smoky Valley Bakery at some time. Ball into the post, and the Vikings get it out of trouble. Now they go left side to DeBar. Pass interior, and it's not, or into the post. It's taken away by Sienna Maskell. Paulsrud now has it for the Celtics. Goes left side to Brecken Dowsey. But Shannon Obermeyer with a rare foot stomp there. Like the foot stomp, though. Paulsrud left side for three is short. Long rebound is going to be, well, it's kept alive by Paulsrud. It's a good inside-out work by the Celtics, and Brecken Dowsey knocks in the three. And that there is your play of the game from the Hub. Featuring the world-famous brick oven pizza, get your grub at the Hub, 100 South Christian and Mound Ridge. I like the inside-out movement there from the Celtics. Good assist from Sienna Maskell. That makes it an 11-5 game. Smoky with the lead and the ball. Good drive. Strong move there by Natalie Brown. She misses the layup, though. Now Paulsrud goes left side over to Brecken Dowsey. These teams, incidentally, are going to meet early next week on Tuesday. They do their best to avoid conference matchups in the first round, and, of course, the Trinity boys beat Smoky the other day. And then both teams will turn around and play again next week. Guajardo left side for three is blocked, and no one knew that the ball was coming in. It hit off of Smoky Valley's player's shoulder. It goes out of bounds, and the Celtics will maintain possession as Braylon Whitaker checks back in for Smoky Valley.
And I was scared of the crap out of me if I wasn't looking and all of a sudden the ball landed on me.
3 or 4 players there in the post were just looking for the rebound. Never came. It just hit one of the Smoky players in the shoulder. Paulsrud in the right corner. Tries to go back up for Brecken Dowsey. Ball's taken away. Here comes Braylon Whitaker. But great hustle defense there from Brecken Dowsey. Knocks the ball out of bounds. And that is the kind of player that we've really seen Brecken turn into. Just what's the one speed she plays at?
Max.
She knows no other speed out there. Good hustle from Dowsey. We'll see if that turns into points or not allowing any points. Three-pointer misses from DeBar. Rebounded by Sienna Maskell. Down to 2 seconds. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Smoky Valley with the early lead, 11-5. We'll take a 1-minute break. This is coverage of midseason tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
Whether you want a small home remodel or need repairs done or have a brand new build project in mind, Erickson Custom Building is your choice. All of us at Erickson Custom Building would like to thank our customers for 20 years of business and friendship. Brian and the crew at Erickson have spent those years developing excellent customer service and quality leadership for all types of projects, big or small, traditional or trendy. When your project is finished, it will reflect your vision for quality and follow-through that exceeds your expectations, not your budget. Call Erickson Custom Building or find us on the web at ericksoncustomBLDG.com.
Life is better with American Family Insurance because our agents provide specialized local expertise to help you get the right coverage at the right price. We understand that farming is at the heart of what you do, and we want to help protect what you've worked so hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves. Contact Tara Haslauer, agent at Tara Haslauer Agency, LLC at 2612 North Main Street in Hutchinson today, or call 620-921-3343. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Smoky Hills Rock 95.5.
Start of the second quarter here at Sterling High School. Brad Hallier and Dayton Weinbrenner bringing you all the action of this game between the Smoky Valley girls and Trinity Catholic. It's Smoky Valley with an 11-5 lead. Going back to that last good hustle play by Brecken Dowsey, it did indeed save 2 points from the Celtics, who had the ball to start the second quarter as Brecken Dowsey throws it right side to Alyssa Guajardo. Zone defense here for Smoky. They're really all over the place, doing well with it. There's a long two-pointer from Alyssa Guajardo that misses right side, no good. Rebounded by Smoky Valley. They really came out flying on that defensive possession, trying to cause problems for the Celtics, and it seemed to have worked at least on that possession. Great move by Cameron Ryan. Shot misses from about 14 feet at the right elbow. Rebounded by Paulsrud. Now ball stolen back by Smoky Valley. Here comes Haxton. Great pass by Haxton. What a pass by Haxton. Layup misses by Whitaker, though. Celtics catch a break as Paulsrud gets the rebound. Guajardo right side. Boy, I thought she lost her dribble. Thought I might can call for a double dribble there. Paulsrud right side to Guajardo. Celtics really having a hard time against this pressure defense right now, this zone. Guajardo drives the basket. Shot misses. Hits the bottom of the rim. Goes out of bounds back to Smoky Valley. Some of our great McPherson County Game Day sponsors we want to mention: Erickson Custom Building, Midway Motors, Prairie Land Partners, American Family Insurances, Steve Barr, JAR Performance Automotive, Iron Horse Financial, Bethany Village, Advanced Physical Therapy, 37 Princo, Farmer State Bank, Crop Lumber, and Mountain Ridge Tractor. We get more to get to throughout our broadcast. Foul goes against Brecken Dowsey before the ball was inbound. That's her first. Vikings break the pressure. They go quickly inside to Cameron Ryan. She shoots and misses, but she gets fouled and will head back to the free throw line where she's already attempted 5 free throws. Foul's going to go against Sienna Maskell. That's 2 fouls on Sienna. That's going to get Aslan Cost off the bench for the Celtics. Some more of our great McPherson County Game Day sponsors we'd like to mention, including Blue Stem Communities, Health Equipment, Hospice and Home Care of Reno County, Hutch Regional Medical Center, Scooters Coffee, Farm Bureaus, Luke Bauer, Inman Funeral Home, Headland Electric, Art Shirt Gear for Sport, the Bradbury Company, The Hub, MTC, and Gehring Hardware. We have more to get to throughout our broadcasts. First free throw for Ryan was good, and the second one is good as well. Boy, for someone who came into this game shooting 40% from the line, Cameron Ryan is now 6 for 7. And she had just attempted, according to the sheet here, just 10 free throws on the season. She shot 7 so far here in the first half.
And going 6 for 7 ain't too bad of a stat.
Absolutely, especially when we don't shoot many free throws. Now the Celtics travel with it. Eileen Koss couldn't get her feet set and turns the ball over. Smoky Valley leads it 13-5 with 6:52 left in the first quarter, or first half, I should say. Join us at halftime for the First Bank Kansas halftime report. Some updates back at the studio. We'll recap the first half and get you set for the second half. Three-pointer is good as the Celtics kind of left Kinsley Haxton unaccounted for, and she knocks in her first points of the game. It's now a 16-5 lead for Smoky Valley. Dowsey goes inside to Eileen Koss, back outside to Dowsey. Dowsey for three. There's another three-pointer for Brecken Dowsey, her second of the game.
What I really like about Brecken Dowsey is that a lot of the time it seems like she knows where to be. Like she just pops up where you want her to be, and she takes a huge three or gets a good assist or something like that.
And for Brecken, that's now, I thought she made a three the other day. I don't think my stats are right here. Nope, she didn't. 2 threes here in the first half and 3 threes on the season now. 8 career three-pointers for Brecken Dowsey. 16-8 is the lead, score for, and lead I should say, for Smoky Valley. And now Aslan Koss travels with the ball. Ball will go back to Smoky Valley. Some full court pressure coming up here for Trinity Catholic. In the middle of the court is Whitaker. Now she gives it back, and the Celtics will back off the pressure as Brown brings it across the timeline. Now hands it off to Haxton. Haxton goes left side. Got a new player in there I haven't mentioned yet for Smoky Valley. That's Caitlin Lease is in for the first time. Brown, good drive, and shots blocked, though, by Aslan Koss. Aslan can't quite corral the rebound. Ball's going to go out of bounds at Smoky Valley, but good defense there. Caitlin Lease, a 5'6" senior, in for the first time. 5:49 left in the second quarter. 16-8. Smoky has the ball and the lead. Get it into Natalie Brown. Brown wants to drive, kicks back out to Haxton. Haxton into the lane. Tough shot there by Haxton. What a shot from Kinsley Haxton. Little teardrop from about 12 feet. Back to a double-digit lead for Smoky. 18-8. Now steal. Taken away by Kinsley Haxton. Haxton. Well, she wanted to do that little teardrop again, but the ball was knocked away by Brecken Dowsey. And now Coach Jason Drulard will call a timeout. And we'll take a 30-second break here. This is coverage of midseason tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
See rodents or rodent droppings in your home or business? Don't panic or buy traps and poison baits to scatter around helter-skelter. Call the professionals at Advanced Termite and Pest Control to determine what rodents may be infesting your home, where they are, and the extent of the problem. Advance's technicians will help you plan and carry out an effective rodent control, exclusion, and prevention program. This will protect you, your family, customers, and your property. Mice can also interrupt internet access, start fires by chewing electrical wires, and may even bite people and pets. Call Advance today at 662-3616 and ask the friendly office staff to mail you a brochure outlining rodent control options.
Smoky Hills Rock 95.5.
Welcome back to Sterling High School. Brad Hallier and Dayton Weinbrenner bringing you action of this Constellation Girls game between Smoky Valley and Trinity Catholic. It's 18-8 Smoky with the lead, 5.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Some more of our great McPherson County game day sponsors we like to mention, including Hutchinson Community College, Alliance Agency, APAC Shears, Raleigh Insurance, McPherson Dental Care, Pyle Law, Tallgrass Turf Solutions, McPherson Center for Health, McPherson Laundry, Freddy's, Pools Plus, Mid-Kansas Credit Union, Bullseye Irrigation, People's Bank and Trust, the Pooh Squad, Terra Financial Crop Insurance, The Good Merchant, So Swedish, WaveTech Roofing, and Central Christian College, all great sponsors of all McPherson County High School athletics, including Smoky Valley. Haxton takes a three, misses. Good offensive rebound and shot missing, however. On the offensive rebound, now on the second rebound, we're going to have a jump ball. And on the alternate possession, the ball is going to stay with Smoky Valley. Sage Patrick is in now for Smoky Valley. Haxton, right side, spins. Top of the key to Brown. Now over to Braylon Whitaker, and now Brown will reset things. Sage Patrick again is checked in, a 5'6" freshman. Going to drive as Brown, almost knocked away by Guajardo, almost taken away by Dowsey. There's a 15-foot jump shot that misses from Braylon Whitaker. Offensive rebound, and now a foul. Good work by Sage Patrick. The freshman comes in off the bench and provides a key offensive rebound there, and now she'll head off to the free throw line. Foul goes against Trinity Catholics. It says Eiley Cost. I think they gave Eiley a three-pointer. Says she has 5 points, but Brecken Dowsey has 6 points. Second free throw is good from Patrick. Makes it 19-8. Smoky with the lead. Dowsey passing the middle to Nelson. Left side to Paulsrud. Now's the best the Celtics have looked, breaking the press. Cost, little inside-out action to Dowsey. Dowsey's three misses. Paulsrud gets the rebound. Annika goes up. She shoots. She misses, but Annika draws the foul. Will head off to the free throw line. Foul will go against Smoky's Braylon Whitaker. It's her first. So Annika Paulsrud heads off to the free throw line. Hasn't seen her on the free throw line as much as we did back in December. She came into this game a 62% free throw shooter, 13 for 21. She knocks in the first one. Paulsrud's second free throw is on the way. That one is good as well. So Annika's got a couple points, 19-10. 4.5 minutes left in the first half. Smoky with the lead. Kinsley Haxton has a great pass by Haxton. What a pass by Kinsley Haxton. The layup misses, however, from Sage Patrick. Now the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Celtics. Celtics catch a break there. What a pass that was from Kinsley Haxton. Haxton sees the floor so well. Dowsey goes over to Paulsrud. Now back to Dowsey. Ball's knocked away, taken away. Here comes Kinsley Haxton. 1-on-2. Haxton wants to go up, and she's fouled. Let's see if they determine if it's a shot or not. I think the referees are going to say it is a shooting foul. Annika Paulsrud picks up the foul, her first. Got some great Reno County Game Day sponsors we would also like to thank, including Hutchinson Zoo, First National Bank, Scooters Coffee, Dix Phillips 66, Bank of the Plains, Horizons, Hutch Regional Medical Center, The Hub, Prairie Hills Financial, Zach Trump, 37 Printco, Agri Center, and Erickson Custom Building. We have more to get to throughout our broadcast. Haxton missed the first free throw, but she makes the second. Kinsley's got 6 points. It's a 20-10 game. Smoky Valley with the lead. The Celtics have the ball. Now the Vikings back off a little bit and settle into a 1-3-1 zone. Paulsrud from the top of the key for three off the back iron, no good. Rebound by Braylon Whitaker. Right now, Smoky Valley really dominating the glass on both ends of the court. Helping them obviously get second chances, but also limiting the Celtics to one shot. Haxton, step back three-pointer. Oh, how did that not go in? Halfway down and spins out. Rebounded by Eiley Cost, and Eiley gets fouled on the rebound. It's going to go against Braylon Whitaker, her second. Just the second team foul against Smoky Valley, but the Celtics have been called for 4, so that means Smoky will be shooting free throws for the last 3:39 of the first half. Jason Drulard again has called off the press for now as they go into a 1-3-1 zone, which has kind of caused the Celtics some problems. There's a good defensive play as ball's knocked out of bounds by Brenna Flax. Celtics will maintain possession, though. Paulsrud will inbound directly across from the Smoky bench. Gets it into Brecken Dowsey. Brecken gets it back from Paulsrud. Top of the key, Annika for three. Off the right side, no good. Ball bounces out of bounds. It's going to go back to Smoky Valley with 3:17 before half. As of now, things are on as scheduled tomorrow as Smoky Valley breaks the pressure. Paulsrud tries to get back in transition, forces the missed shot from Cameron Ryan, and Annika gets the rebound herself. Paulsrud. Oh, great move by Paulsrud all the way to the cup. What a finish there by Annika Paulsrud. She somehow wriggled through a triple team there in the post.
She ran through the entire team, basically.
Yeah, looked like an Olympic skier, which we'll, of course we'll see some of that next month at the Olympics in.
The Olympics are next month?
I think in Italy.
Sweet.
20-12. Smoky has the lead and the ball down to 2:42 here in the second quarter. Almost a steal for Brecken Dowsey, but the Vikings maintain possession. Right side. Natalie Brown wants the three-pointer. Now she will shoot the three-pointer. Misses. Ball's kept alive. What a good save there. And the putback shot misses for DeBar. Battle for the rebound. Eiley Koss gets it, throws it ahead to nobody in particular, and the ball's going to go bounce out of bounds, and we'll go back to Smoky Valley. So both teams kind of catch a break there. Smoky Valley probably should have scored at one end, and the Celtics should have had a 2-on-1 break the other end. Mia Vega will check back in. She'll replace Annika Paulsrud. Brecken Dowsey, by the way, with 6 points in the first half, matches her season best in scoring. She's the only Celtic, well actually, Sienna Maskell is the only Celtic who has scored in every game. Brecken scored in all but one. Three-pointer for Smoky Valley from the right side, misses. Long rebound to Kinsley Haxton. Haxton goes into the post, looking for Flax. Flax is being defended by Nelson. Good defense by Nelson. Flax tries to wriggle around. Ball is knocked away, taken away by Mia Vega. And now ball is almost stolen back. It is stolen back by Smoky Valley. And that's going to lead to, oh, good, great shot fake and finish there by Eiley DeBar. Leads to an uncontested layup, but that was a great shot fake by DeBar. 22-12, Smoky back ahead by 10. Now timeout's going to be taken by Shannon Obermite as Mia Vega was close to a 5-second call or even turning the ball over. We're just going to keep it here. Thanks to some of our great game day sponsors from Reno County, including Midway Motors, Sunflower Electric Supply, People's Bank and Trust, Crop Lumber, Rise Up Reno, I Need a Cleaners, Holly Sweet Treats, Wifco Steel Products, Apple Lane Animal Hospital, Plaza Astor Realty, Hutch Rec, the Bradbury Company, Hutchinson Community College, Scrap Management of Hutchinson, Ray & Sons Roofing, Alpha Land Surveys, APAC Shears, The Medicine Shop, Blue Stem Communities, Anchor Inn, Red Rock Auto Center, DJ Kaufman Agency, AJ Sports Grill, Beeler Dental Care, Central Prairie Co-op, Hutch Auto Body, Mennonite Friendship Communities, Pile Law, Midwest Single Source, American Family Insurance's Tara Haslauer, and Pools Plus. We got more to get to throughout our broadcast. Celtics, who of course called the timeout, so they'll maintain possession. Mia Vega on the far side will inbound. And she gets it in, but it's knocked away by Kinsley Haxton, who goes into the stands. Thought she was going to sit down and take a break, although she just had a break. Gets the ball and hands it to the referee. Always like that, athletes go into the stands like that and they just kind of sit for a second.
Yeah, I'd want to take a seat too.
Vega's going to inbound. Throws it into the corner to Guajardo. Guajardo drives the basket, loses it. Somehow ends up in the hands of Sienna Maskell. Sienna goes up and she gets whacked across the arms and earns herself a trip to the free throw line. So kind of a discombobulated possession there for the Celtics as Natalie Brown gets called for the foul, but it's all going to work out fine as Sienna Maskell will head off to the free throw line. And that should be a lane violation, I think. Doesn't matter. Maskell made the free throw as Eiley DeBar was kind of not realizing that Maskell had already had the ball and stepped into the key, but again, doesn't matter because Sienna made the free throw. She will shoot a second one. That one's short. Ball loose on the floor, taken away and rebounded by Smoky. Now a foul's going to be called on Karen Nelson. There's going to be free throws for Natalie Brown the other way. Sienna Maskell with that free throw. She maintains her run of being the only Celtic who has scored in every game this year. Eiley Koss has scored in every game she's played in, and she missed 6 games at the start of the season due to mono. Nelson has 3 fouls now, so that's one starter for the Celtics who have to sit for the rest of the half, 122. First free throw is short from Natalie Brown. Natalie averaging 6 points and 7.5 rebounds. Good free throw shooter, 63%. She misses the first one a little bit short. Second one's on the way. That one looks good, and it is good. Brown's first point of the game, 23-13. Smoky Valley has the lead. Now they're going to pick up at midcourt. Brecken Dowsey walking the ball up to midcourt. Gets across the timeline. Goes left side to Guajardo. Guajardo wants to drive. Good drive by Alyssa. She gets fouled, shoots, and scores. But the referees are going to say she was fouled before the shot. Only the 4th team foul, so no free throws for the Celtics. As Eiley DeBar picks up the foul, her second. So she's going to come out for the rest of the quarter, be replaced by Braylon Whitaker. Vega will inbounds. It's in left side to Brecken Dowsey. Brecken, good pass into the post to Sienna Maskell. Sienna's shot misses a little bit short. Rebounded by Brenna Flax. Under a minute. 23-13, Smoky Valley has the lead in the ball. This is Natalie Brown, wants to drive on Aslan Koss, kicks out left side. Vikings working around. Haxton gets into the lane, kicks out right side, long two-pointer, misses from Brenna Flax. Now the ball's going to roll out of bounds, and I think this is going to Smoky, but Brecken Dowsey's on the floor right now. I think she's okay.
She's holding her head a little bit, at least the back of it.
Yeah, she may have banged her head on the floor. That's going to get Annika Paulsrud off the bench, and Brecken limping a little bit too. It's down to 40 seconds here in the first half. 23-13, Smoky with the lead and the ball. Brown right side. Good pass into the post. Losing the ball momentarily, going up and missing the shot, though, was Brenna Flax. I think when she missed the pass, it kind of threw her off a little bit. 26 seconds to go, 23-13 Smoky. Paulsrud now loses the ball. Good defense from Kinsley Haxton. Celtics can't afford to foul because it will be free throws. Haxton loses it, bouncing around like a soccer ball right now. Now the ball goes out of bounds. Hitting shins, hitting knees.
Hitting everything except for the
except for hands. And the referees say the ball is actually touched last by Smoky Valley. 12.5 seconds remain. Plenty of time for the Celtics. They get it into Mia Vega. Ball's knocked out of bounds, but it's going to stay with the Celtics. Again, join us at halftime. We'll have our first Bank Kansas halftime report. Updates back at the studio. And a lot more. Down to 8 seconds. Guajardo, she needs to go. Almost a 10-second call. Down to 4 seconds. Guajardo, long three-pointer, misses everything. It's going to go out of bounds, but still a half-second remaining. So Smoky's got 94 feet to maneuver here in 0.6 of a second. Get into Haxton, and that's going to take us to half. Smoky Valley leading Trinity Catholic 23-13. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with their first Bank Kansas halftime report. This is coverage of midseason tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
Find local sports content online at adastraradio.com, including schedules, stories, and game day audio. Coming up, we'll recap tonight's first half and catch you up on other scores around the area.
Winter chores don't stop, and neither do you. With a new John Deere Gator utility vehicle from Prairie Land Partners, getting the job done is a whole lot more comfortable. A heated cab that seats 3, a redesigned customizable cargo box, plus 4-wheel drive with up to 4,000 pounds of towing, making a machine you'll want to climb into. Special financing offers are available. Stop by or learn more online at prairielandpartners.com. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Prairie Land Partners. From their beginnings in 1989, Wifco Steel Products has grown to be the premier supplier of storage tank hardware in the U.S. and Canada, and they're still growing. Apply today at wifcosp.com. Wifco Steel Products, the experts in steel fabrication.
Man Wyatt Tanksley Injury Attorneys.
Liability issues are complex. The manufacturer fought. The best offer they made was $30,000. The jury returned a verdict for a little over $11.1 million.
Man Wyatt Tanksley Injury Attorneys. Big firm muscle, small firm hustle.
This is Lane Gillespie with your Ad Astra Radio halftime report. Don't forget you can check out the broadcast booth page online at adastraradio.com to check out all of the latest schedule changes and to check out what we will broadcast this week for midseason tournament week, where you can also stream them live. There was a lot of college basketball action yesterday in the KCAC. McPherson College traveled to Sterling College. The women fell 88-70, but the men picked up their 5th straight win, winning 67-63. Bethany College hosted Kansas Wesleyan in a rivalry doubleheader. The Bethany women defeated the Coyotes 60-55. However, the men fell 80-67. And Tabor College hosted Southwestern College last night. The women won 66-60, but the men fell 78-53. In high school basketball, more news is coming around the Hillsborough Trojan Classic this weekend. Yesterday, they originally announced that they were going to move the games up a day for the second round games to be today and the final games on Friday. However, they were unable to secure enough officials with a lot of tournaments moving around their schedules for Thursday. So therefore, they will resume the second round games on Friday. However, they may likely move the final round games to Monday, and that's out of an abundance of caution due to the potential potential winter weather that is coming to the area this weekend. Be sure to stick with AdAstraRadio.com for all the latest updates regarding this winter storm. Wichita State defeated East Carolina Wednesday night 77-60 thanks to an abundant game from Kenyon Giles. He finished with 27 points, marking his 9th game this year with at least 20 points scoring. The team in total had 49 rebounds, which tied a season high. The Shockers are now 12-8 on the year, 4-3 in American Conference play. They have a big game coming up at home this Saturday at 3 o'clock as they face off against the Memphis Tigers. College baseball is just on the horizon, and there was a big honor for a Jayhawk star as KU Baseball's Brady Ballinger was named a preseason first-team All-American by D1 Baseball. Ballinger is the second Jayhawk to ever have the honor. Last year, he was named a third-team All-American following the 2025 season, where he led the team with a .353 batting average, 79 hits, 21 doubles, and 24 multi-hit games, helping the Jayhawks reach the NCAA regionals for the first time in a decade. The season for the D1 level begins in mid-February. That's your halftime report. More basketball action is coming up right after this.
At Midway Motors, we are here for you for every mile of life. Whether you're shopping for a new or used vehicle or selling one, Midway Motors will buy your vehicle even if you're not in the market to buy one of ours. Just stop by one of our 5 locations and one of our appraisers will evaluate your vehicle and you can leave with a check the same day. It's fast and easy. Visit MidwayMotors.com for more information. Midway Motors, for every mile of life.
Here's a bright idea. Kansas deserves fiber internet. Not just Kansas City and Wichita. Little places like Buhler. That's where we started. IdeaTech provides high-speed fiber internet to 75 communities and counting. We're working to bring fiber to as many towns in Kansas as we can. High-speed internet shouldn't just be for the big cities. Another bright idea from IdeaTech.
Get IdeaTech fiber internet at ideatech.com.
Smoky Hills Rock 95.5.
Listening to the First Bank Kansas halftime report here at Sterling High School. Brad Hallier and Dayton Weinbrenner bringing you all the action of this consolation game as Smoky Valley girls lead Trinity Catholic 23-13. It's been kind of about a 7 to 12 point margin most of this half, and Dayton kind of made a comment that made me thinking a little bit that I think the 10-point margin is fair right now, but it should be about 33-23, not 23-13, as I think Smoky's missed a lot of easy shots and Trinity's kind of flubbed some odd man rushes, some opportunities in transition. So while I think the 10-point margin is fair right now, I do think both teams have left a lot of points on the table right now. Smoky led 11-5 at the end of one, then outscored the Celtics 12-8 in the second quarter to take this lead into the half. Let's get to your stats now, brought to you by Dix Phillips 66. This is a Dix Phillips 66 fill-up. 4th and Stevens in Hutchinson. Every journey begins with a stop at Dix Phillips 66. Leading the way for the Celtics in the first half, Brecken Dowsey, who has tied her season high of 6 points. 4 points for Annika Paulsrud, 2 points for Eiley Koss, and 1 point for Sienna Maskell. And for Smoky Valley, Cameron Ryan leads the way with 8 points. 7 points for Eiley DeBar, and those came very early. She had a really good start to this game. 6 points for Kensley Haxton, 1 point for Natalie Brown, and also 1 point for Sage Patrick. We're going to take another break. We'll come back with more of your First Bank Kansas halftime report and get you set for the second half when we come back. This is coverage of midseason tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
Stream Ad Astra Radio's local sports coverage on the free Ad Astra Radio app. Download it now. The Ad Astra Radio Sports Network, the statewide leader in local sports coverage.
Life's better when you're under our roof because our agents can help you choose insurance to help protect what matters most. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family could have the help they need to continue to pursue their dreams.
Visit your local American Family Insurance agent, Steve Barr, at 807 North Main, McPherson.
Products not available in all states. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance. One of the most important elements of success is knowing when to expand and when to focus on strengthening what you have. At People's Bank and Trust, we've done just that over the years, ensuring that we always have a solid base to provide for our customers and our community. At People's Bank and Trust, we never promise more than we can deliver. And what we deliver is safe, sound, reliable banking that puts you first. Let us put our experience to work for you and your family. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Winter chores don't stop, and neither do you. With a new John Deere Gator utility vehicle from Prairieland Partners, getting the job done is a whole lot more comfortable. A heated cab that seats 3, a redesigned customizable cargo box, plus 4-wheel drive with up to 4,000 pounds of towing, making a machine you'll want to climb into. Special financing offers are available. Stop by or learn more online at prairielandpartners.com. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Prairieland Partners.
At Pleasant View Home, you are in control. Our memory care unit offers completely resident-directed care in a safe, secure, home-like environment with 24/7 staffing, private rooms and baths, and a secure outdoor courtyard. Every detail is designed for comfort and dignity. A dedicated activity director ensures every day is full of life, engagement, and purpose. Our staff are specially trained in Alzheimer's and dementia care because every person matters at Pleasant View Home.
Smoky Hills Rock 95.5.
You're listening to the First Benton Kansas halftime report as Brad Hallier and Dayton Weinbrenner getting ready to bring you the second half action between Smoky Valley Girls and Trinity Catholic. Smoky leading at 23-13. Let's get some updates on our McPherson Dental Care scoreboard. McPherson Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. And again, not a ton to report here. Derby at the midseason tournament in McPherson, leading Lawrence Free State 33-32. Halftime over at Sterling College, Kingman leads Lions 24-22. Getting ready to get underway at the Rupp tournament in Halstead between Lawrence and Rose Hill. Good win for the Kansas Jayhawks late Monday night as they defeat, or Tuesday night. It was Tuesday or Monday? Tuesday night as they beat Colorado. We got the big Sunflower Showdown on Saturday. Dayton, how you feeling about it?
I don't watch as much college basketball as I should. K-State by 1,000,000.
Well, they did just win their first conference game of the season the other night, beating Utah.
Yeah, and they should have beat Oklahoma State.
Utah is regarded metrically as one of the worst Power 4 teams of the last 5 years.
Yeah, you know what? You're regarded as one of the worst ever of the – shut up.
One of the worst ever shut up of the last 5 years. You're going to call me the worst. You were going to call me like the worst broadcaster. Then you thought the worst teacher. But you know what? You knew that would have been fake news right there. So
we don't spread fake news.
Exactly. Not at Ad Astra Radio, baby. But you can call me the woat if you want to, just in general. And that's kind of what you're in the last 5 years anyway. For our Smoky Valley listeners, Dayton and I are usually like this, yes. So
hey, what's the woat? That sounds like
the worst of all time.
Like the sound you make when you get punched in the stomach. Like,
oh, whoa. That's pretty good. I like that. That's good.
Thanks.
It's kind of like when my mentor in Garden City, he did a big feature on a tennis player one time, and his professor at KU said, what is this? If you could write the sound of a ball when it hits a tennis racket, what would it be? They determined thwack.
That is a very thwack sound.
Celtics have it to start the second half. They're now going right to left. Paulsrud into the post, has it knocked away. Now she's lost her dribble. She's in some trouble. Oh, what a pass by Paulsrud over to Guajardo. What a pass by Annika Paulsrud.
Dang, all right, all right.
Where did that come from? What a pass to...
Well, it came from Annika Paulsrud.
Well, right, and over to Alyssa Guajardo, who scores on the uncontested layup. 23-15 now is the score. Now the ball's loose on the far end of the court, and it's turned over by Smoky Valley. Alyssa's been a pretty reliable scorer for the Celtics this year. Maybe not in terms of points, but in terms of, as a matter of fact, she has scored in every game she's played in. She did miss one game, but other than that, she has scored in every game she's played in. Celtics almost turn it over at midcourt. Referees are going to say that it grazed off Cameron Ryan. Not much of an argument there from Cameron. So the Celtics inbound at midcourt, trailing by 8. Paulsrud, left side, thought about the three-pointer. But this zone defense moves very well for Smoky Valley. It's a fast-moving zone. They cover a lot of ground. Paulsrud, left side for three. Oh, won't go in for her. Rebound comes out to Eiley DeBar, and the Smoky Valley Vikings will get able to bring the ball up here under no pressure from the Celtics. And Paulsrud's, a lot of those three-pointers she's shooting, they look good. They just haven't been able to go in for her yet today. Haxton to the top of the key to Brown. Brown looks to drive all the way to the cup. Shot misses. Rebound. She steals it from Dowsey, and she's got an uncontested layup, and she scores. Good stuff there from Natalie Brown. First field goal of the game for Natalie. They push the lead out to 25-15. There's a steal. Taken away by Cameron Ryan. As Coach Jason Drulard decided to come back with some full court pressure here, and it works out so far as they get a steal in the backcourt. Now Jason is going to direct traffic out there. Pointing around, waving his arm a little bit like a third base coach. Brown into the paint, shoots, gets the friendly roll. And 4 quick points for Natalie Brown. Without a field goal in the first half and just 1 point, Natalie's got 4 quick points, and Smoky Valley pushes the lead out to 12. Here comes Guajardo the other way. She loses the ball. It's on the floor. Boy, they hit about 3 different feet. I couldn't tell who it hit off last, and the referees say it hit off of, I think, Eiley Koss last, and now the referees have actually overruled the early decision, and they're going to say it hit Eiley DeBar last. Oh. And I think that's actually the right call. I do think that it hit Smoky Valley last there. Of course, sitting up here in the stands, harder to see. Dowsey gets the inbound pass, goes inside to Maskell. Maskell kicks it out right side to Paulsrud. She won the step-back three-pointer, goes back inside to Maskell. She ended a wraparound layup, misses, gets her own rebound, and now we're going to have a jump ball. And now on the alternate possession, the ball is going to go back to Smoky Valley. You can stream today's game and listen to it on your phone with the Ad Astra Radio app, powered by Nextech Wireless, the latest phones and devices at the best prices. Cool. You don't have to describe you like that all the time, Dave. I know I'm cool. I'm as cool as the other side of the pillow, man. Smoky Valley's got it. Almost a steal for Dowsey. Kept alive, though, by the Vikings. That was Braylon Whitaker, who did well to keep the ball alive there for Smoky, who lead at 27-15 with 5:20 left in the third quarter. Brown has the ball knocked away twice, but now the referee's going to call a foul on the Celtics on Brecken Dowsey. That's her second. Smoky will inbound underneath the Trinity basket, right in front of the Smoky Valley cheerleaders. They get it in, drive to the basket, and ball's taken away by Brecken Dowsey, and Brecken goes to the floor after tying up Cameron Ryan. And as Dayton and I often say, Brecken Dowsey not only leads the state in fouls sustained, but also in bruises sustained, but also bruises handed out. I think she definitely sustained one there.
At some point, I almost wonder if she enjoys it. Like, enjoys inflicting pain on others.
And receiving pain.
Yeah, I mean, I know some people, they get hurt, that, like, supercharges them. So I wonder if, like, she gets, like, a whack or something, all of a sudden she's like, oh, yeah.
What they say in Varsity Blues, the only pain that matters is the one you inflict.
I like that.
You need to see Varsity Blues. You haven't seen it yet.
I'll watch it soon.
Paulsrud has it for the Celtics. Skip pass to the left side to Alyssa Guajardo. Guajardo, top of the key. Dowsey to Koss. Back to Dowsey. Dowsey will take the three-pointer short. Long rebound is going to roll out of bounds. We'll go back to Smoky Valley. 4:50 left here in the third quarter. 27-15, Smoky Valley has the lead. I'd like to thank some more of our great Reno County Game Day sponsors, including Stutzman Refuse, Wifco Steel Products, McKenzie Paint and Body, Prairie Star Health Center, and Quality Body Shop. We have more to get to throughout our broadcast. Smoky Valley has it into the paint. This is Flax, gives it up. Brown goes up, misses, rebounded by Annika Paulsrud, somehow gets away from a couple of defenders. Now Paulsrud will slow things down as she crosses midcourt, goes left side to Brecken Dowsey. Good pass by Brecken. Great pass by Brecken to Sienna Maskell. She misses. Offensive rebound by Alyssa Guajardo. She misses. And there's a lid on the basket right now for both teams, as the score in this quarter is currently 4-2, and those 4 points came very early from Natalie Brown. And Alyssa Guajardo's early points, or 2 points in this quarter, came early too. Good pass by Brown for a wide-open layup for Kinsley Haxton. What a pass there by Natalie Brown. And that is your Smoky Valley play of the game. That was your Hub Brick Oven play of the game, featuring their world-famous Brick Oven Pizza. Get your grub at the Hub, 100 South Christian in Mound Ridge. The other way, Brecken Dowsey misses a 15-foot jump shot on the baseline. It's rebounded by Smoky Valley. Here comes Haxton the other way. Now Haxton will back up. She's lost her dribble, though. Now, offensive foul as Brecken Dowsey recognized that Haxton had picked up her dribble, and Haxton essentially is like, I don't want you near me. Put her hand on Brecken and shoved her away. Sometimes I'll say that offensive fouls don't get much easier, or foul calls don't get much easier. I'm not sure there'll be ever an easier offensive. Did you see that, Dayton? It was wild. Timeout's going to be taken. We're just going to keep it right here. So, yeah, it was quick and discreet, but Kensley Haxton picked up her dribble, and Brecken Dowsey recognized that, so Brecken got in her face, with defense. And,
as one does.
And Kensley just kind of with like an annoyed look on her body language there, just like, get away from me. Just put her hand on Brecken and pushed her away. Some of our great Reno County Game Day sponsors would like to mention Stang Plumbing and Design, First Team Sports, H&R Block, Wade Patton Insurance, Kaufman Seeds, Advanced Termite and Pest, and Hutch Auto Body, all great sponsors of all Reno County High School athletics, including the Trinity Catholic Celtics. We'll have a very abbreviated Vikings locker room show. We'll try to rush through it as quickly as we can so we can get Dusty Dynas on the air over at Sterling College. I'm not sure where we're at in reference to their game, probably about at the same point. If you're a Smoky Valley fan, you hope that this game ends before the Lions-Kingman game does, and maybe be rooting for overtime, but Dayton and I don't want overtime because we got the 6 o'clock game over at Sterling College. Celtics break the pressure. Paulsrud, top of the key. Goes right side to Brecken Dowsey. Dowsey looking for Koss at the high post. Back to Paulsrud. Dowsey almost loses it. Now his ball's thrown into the post, taken away by Natalie Brown. Here comes Smoky Valley, and Brown traveled with it. Whoops. Now, I noticed something on that last possession. I can't remember who had the pass to Paulsrud, but Paulsrud was ready to shoot it. She had her hands up ready to shoot, and the pass was just a little bit low, and like around her knees. If the pass goes right to Paulsrud's hand, she takes a three-pointer. It was an open three-pointer, too. So just small things like that sometimes can really hurt you on offense. There's Paulsrud. She will take the three this time. Off the front of the iron, no good. Aslan Koss gets the offensive rebound. Aslan goes up and scores. Aslan Koss is on the score sheet. It's 29-17, excuse me. 2:57 left, and that's what Dayton's like. You talk about fake news all the time, Brad. You just reported fake news.
Yep. You can't keep getting away with this, Brad.
What are you going to do about it, tough guy?
Report you.
Drive to the basket. Good finish there from Smoky Valley's Braylon Whitaker. Her first field goal of the game, first points of the game. 31-17. Smoky has the lead. Full court pressure here for Smoky Valley.
It's a football score.
It is. Smoky Valley, or excuse me, Nelson hands it off to Paulsrud. Drive to the basket. Offensive foul is going to be called on Annika Paulsrud. It's her second team foul against the Celtics. So tomorrow, again, we're not sure what tomorrow is going to hold because of the incoming storm, and of course, it's possible to likely that a lot of area high schools will not have school tomorrow due to the sub-freezing wind chills we're going to see early in the morning from about 6 to 11. I think we're going to see some severe sub-zero wind chills. Talk more about that here in a second as Guajardo gets the steal. Alyssa hit ahead pass to Mia Vega. And Vega catches up with the ball but can't keep it in bounds. So the ball will go back to Smoky. 2:14 left in the third quarter. 31-17 is the score. Smoky Valley with the lead. But again, so as of right now, things are on a schedule starting at 3 o'clock. There's a drive to the basket. Good move. Good finish there from Cameron Ryan for Smoky Valley. She's in double digits with 10 points. 33-17 is the biggest lead of the game for Smoky Valley. Now almost a turnover. Ball's going to go out of bounds, go back to Trinity Catholic. The 7th place games will be played in the auxiliary gym here at Sterling High School starting at 3 o'clock. And they're here at the high school main gym. The 5th place games start at 3 o'clock. And then at Sterling College starting at 3 o'clock will be the 3rd place games. Championship games will start at 6 o'clock at Sterling College. Smoky Valley has it after the turnover. Right side, this is Whitaker. Good pass inside from Whitaker. Going up with a shot, missing, but a good strong move by Sage Patrick, and I think Patrick's going to earn herself a couple free throws here. Kara Nelson's going to pick up the foul. Is that her fourth? That is Kara's fourth foul, so she's going to be checking out here as Sage Patrick goes to the free throw line. She's 1 for 2 today from the free throw line. Coming into the game, Sage was at 41%. First free throw misses as Sienna Maskell checks back in. Second free throw is perfect from Sage Patrick. Annika Paulsrud will check back in. Celtics have 6 on the floor at the moment. Someone's got to check out. It's going to be Alyssa Guajardo. Celtics against some full court pressure here for Smoky Valley. Brecken Dowsey, now the ball's knocked away, stolen. Eileen DeBar with a good defensive play there. And driving to the basket was Natalie Brown. And as she was going to corral the ball and either pass or shoot, it just kind of slipped out of her hands and goes out of bounds. Back to Trinity Catholic. 34-17, Smoky with the lead. As Dayton would say, a football score. 1:23 left in the third quarter. There's another steal in the backcourt, taken away by Cameron Ryan. Ryan throws it left side to DeBar. Now steal the other way. Here comes Brecken Dowsey. You know she's taking this all the way, 1-on-2. Dowsey, she didn't. She backed it out. Good pass, though, by Dowsey into the post to Sienna Maskell. A lot of contact. Now we're going to have a jump ball. I thought on the last jump ball it was Smoky's, but it's going to go to Smoky this time. I must have missed one somewhere along the way.
Dang it, Brad.
Well, no one else is saying anything, so I guess that's correct. Brown brings it across the timeline. Under a minute here in the third quarter, 34-17. Smoky has the lead. Brown, good crossover to the free throw line, goes left side to DeBar. DeBar wants to drive. Passing to post looking for Patrick. And the pass, it's going to go out of bounds back to Trinity Catholic. But, yeah, DeBar's patting her chest saying, hey, that's my bad. The pass was just too close right there to Patrick. I'm always a fan of the bounce pass, but if she's going to pass it to Patrick there in the post, maybe just hand it to her instead. But mature reaction from DeBar. She knew that was her fault. Always appreciate that. Accountability. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. There's a steal. Coming the other way for an uncontested layup is Braylon Whitaker. She goes up, misses, gets her own rebound, passes it over. Another layup misses, and a foul is going to be called. I think it's Sophie Iyer, who comes up a little bit lame. Foul will go against Brecken Dowsey, her third. So Iyer looking to get onto the score sheet, excuse me. First free throw is up, and it's good. So Sophie Iyer with her first point of the game, I should say. That was her first made free throw of the season. She was 0 for 6 before these free throws. Sophie, left-handed shooter, and boy, how about that? 0 for 6 before today from the free throw line. 2 for 2 on that trip. 36-17. Smoky Valley's pulling away here. Another steal in the backcourt. Ayer's got it. Over to Brown. Plenty of time for Smoky. 15 seconds. Iyer to the left elbow. Kicks it back out. Looking to drive is Ryan. Now a long two-pointer for Whitaker. Won't go in. Battle for the rebound. Still battle. And now a foul's going to be called on the Celtics on Paulsrud. Thought maybe a jump ball was going to be called there, but Annika picks up her third foul. Sent Braylon Whitaker to the free throw line for the first time today. And Braylon hasn't attempted many free throws this year either, just 1 for 4. That's actually been a good thing for Smoky in this game. They've actually done very well with some of these players who haven't shot many free throws. But, of course, I spoke too soon there, and Braylon misses the first free throw. So that one's on me.
Dang it, Brad.
Well, this one, you can't blame for me, though. And, of course, she made it. Braylon Whitaker makes that free throw. 1 for 2, down to 4 seconds here in the third quarter, 37-17. And that's going to do it as Smoky Valley will take a 20-point lead going in to the fourth quarter. We'll take a 1-minute break. This is coverage of midseason tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
Most people know you have to change the engine oil regularly, but did you know that there are at least 4 other fluids that need serviced at regular intervals? These include transmission, power steering, brake, transfer cases, and more. Even hybrids require regular maintenance to maximize fuel economy and reduce costly repair bills. Come see the professional service team at Jarrett Automotive to make sure your car is in tip-top condition.
When it's time to give your car some care, come to Jar. We'll see you there.
I'm Jared. Since 1948, we at Krupp Lumber in Heston have been helping customers all over the state choose the perfect lumber, right tools for the job, and provide quality products to make their homes stand the test of time. Krupp Lumber has all the best brands like Milwaukee Tools and outdoor power equipment, Marvin and Anderson windows, and R.D. Henry cabinets. Ask about our in-state delivery. Check us out at krupplumber.com. Krupp Lumber. Service is our specialty.
Smoky Hills Rock 95.5.
Start of the fourth quarter here at Sterling High School. Brad Hallier and Dayton Weinbrenner bring you action at this girls' consolation game of the Sterling Invitational. Smoky Valley with a 20-point lead, 37-17, heading into the fourth quarter on Trinity Catholic. I've been told that if, and it looks like this is the case, if they start earlier over at Sterling College for the Smoky Valley boys game, we obviously can't cut this game out, but they will start it on the stream on time, on TV or whatever, on the video stream. There we go. Sienna Maskell in the post, can't get up the shot. It's taken away by Eiley DeBar. Eiley the other way, left side. Lost her dribble as Brecken Dowsey almost picked her pocket there, and a good defensive third quarter there for Smoky Valley, allowing just 4 points. And they really got the job done in the backcourt with their full court pressure defense. Ryan tried his little fadeaway jump shot, misses, rebounded by Brecken Dowsey. Dowsey up to Annika Paulsrud. Paulsrud brings it across the timeline. Smoky now into a 2-3 zone. The 1-3-1 really did some good stuff there in the third quarter for Smoky Valley. Pass from Mia Vega out of the reach of Brecken Dowsey. It's going to go out of bounds. So Smoky Valley takes over here, leading by 20, 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Again, we'll have a condensed post-Viking locker room show. But we'll still have some stuff to report there, as there's a good shot at the other end by Cameron Ryan. We'll name our players of the game, one for each team. Do a quick recap of the game, and then we'll get you over to Sterling College as soon as we can. Eiley Koss, top of the key. We're back now to Brecken Dowsey, almost banks in the three, rebounded by Annika Paulsrud. Paulsrud goes up, and an offensive foul is going to be called on Paulsrud. She did lower her shoulder a little bit, though. I think maybe in that case, though, a no call might be the better option there, because there wasn't a ton of contact there, but again, Paulsrud definitely lowered her shoulder, but the contact I thought was minimal, where in this case, with 6.5 minutes left of the fourth quarter of a 22-point game, maybe just let that one go, and maybe with a warning next time, hey, lower your shoulder like that again, we'll call it. Kinsley Haxton spins into the lane. Good move by Haxton. What a play by Kinsley Haxton, spinning into the lane and scoring. Kinsley's up to 10 points. It's 41-17 now the score. Smoky with the lead. Paulsrud left side. And now a timeout is going to be taken by Shannon Obermeyer. We'll take a 30-second break here. This is coverage of midseason tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
It's better when you're under our roof because our agents can help you choose insurance to help protect what matters most. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family can have the help they need to continue to pursue their dreams.
Visit your local American Family Insurance agent, Steve Barr, at 807 North Main, McPherson.
Products not available in all states. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
Smoky Hills Rock 95.5.
6:06 left in the fourth quarter here at Sterling High School. Brad Hallier and Dayton Weinbrenner bringing you all the action of this consolation game of the Sterling Girls Invitational, and Smoky Valley well on their way to their third win of the season, leading Trinity Catholic 41-17. Smoky's defense, especially there in the third quarter, was top-notch as they did an outstanding job with their full court pressure of getting some turnovers. They didn't always capitalize on them with some points, but still, you're going to take those opportunities. They will turn into points eventually. They did score some points off there, maybe not as many as Coach Jason Drulard would like, but still, when you create those opportunities, you're going to score some points. Celtics will get the ball coming out of the timeout. They've got some pretty serious foul trouble right now with their starters, as Brecken Dowsey's got 3 fouls, Kara Nelson with 4, and Annika Paulsrud has 4 as well. Celtics had a hard time scoring here in the second half, just 4 points so far. All coming off the bench. Aslan Koss and Alyssa Guajardo have those 4 points. Brecken Dowsey gets the inbounds pass to Annika Paulsrud. Out to the top of the key to Guajardo, and Guajardo gets fouled by Eiley DeBar. That's DeBar's 3rd foul. First team foul against Smoky Valley here in the quarter. Paulsrud will inbound right in front of the Celtics bench. Now Brecken Dowsey, left side to Paulsrud. Paulsrud with a long 2-point jump shot, misses. Offensive rebound by Dowsey, she misses. And ball's going to go out of bounds, and the referees, I think it's Smoky Valley's ball, and it is going to be Smoky Valley's ball. So as things are standing right now, Smoky Valley will be playing in the 5th place game right back here at Sterling High School's main gym. The Celtics will go over to the auxiliary gym for the 7th place game, also at 3 o'clock. 3-pointer from the left side, or from the right side, Eiley DeBar, who had a great start to the game with 7 quick points. Hadn't scored since then, but now she's in double figures with 10 points and a couple 3-pointers. 44-17 now is the score. Smoky Valley looking for, again, for the 3rd win of the season. There's a foul as Eiley Koss got hit in the back. It's going to go against Sage Patrick, her first foul. Natalie Brown will check back in for Smoky Valley. And also checking in for the Vikings will be Braylon Whitaker. So Paulsrud will inbound. Lobs it in right side to Brecken Dowsey. Brecken wants to drive, and she drives hard as she always does, and she gets fouled. Not sure if it's on the floor or on the shot. We'll see what the referees decide here. I think they're having a little discussion on what they're going to do, and it's going to be on the floor. It's going to go against Braylon Whitaker. That's her 3rd.
Well, almost everyone here is on the floor if you want to be technical.
You're such a stickler like that. I don't understand you.
Yeah.
Long inbounds pass goes over the head of Guajardo, but she gets it back, and now a jump ball is going to be called as Natalie Brown ties up Guajardo, and on the alternate possession, the ball will go back to Smoky Valley. Again, join us after the game for the Viking Locker Room Show. And if you're wanting to watch or tune into the boys' game, they will be on the video stream as soon as the previous game at Sterling College is over, and we'll join Dusty Dynas as soon as our broadcast here wraps up on 95.5. But you can at least join in early with the video, or on time, I should say. Natalie Brown drives to the basket, shoots short. Ball bounces out of bounds, and it's going to stay, I believe, with Smoky Valley as Aslan Koss checking back in for the Celtics, and Sophia Kaiser checking in for the first time as well.
After Brecken Dowsey got the ball stripped, she started trying to get it back, but it looked like she was just throwing punches trying to get it back. But I feel like that kind of encapsulates her play style, you know, punch them, beat them up,
maybe
get that ball back.
Maybe not in a literal sense, but yes,
yeah,
I understand.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, I do understand what you mean. Allison Moody getting ready to check in for the Celtics. I think it's a timeout, and I think Clara Robinson also is checking in for the Celtics. So Coach Shannon Obermite, knowing that there's another game tomorrow, emptying the bench, getting some of those players toward the end of the bench some playing time. Again, as of right now, we don't have any updates on the schedule. I think they're waiting as long as possible. I would imagine that Hugoton and Scott City are both staying the night somewhere around the area. And really the only team I think that would have a significant amount of travel, I'm not sure how far Kingman's probably about an hour from here. Southeast of Saline, maybe about 45 minutes or so. I don't think southeast of Saline, I don't think anybody's going to have a hard time getting to the game tomorrow. The snow really isn't supposed to start until late afternoon at the earliest. But you start wondering about, the games that start, the championship games at 6 and 7:30 at Sterling College tomorrow. Smoky Valley's got it out of the timeout. They lob it into the post to Haxton. Haxton turns on. Great shot block by Clara Robinson, and Clara gets fouled on the rebound. Good block shot there by Clara Robinson. Foul will go against Brenna Flax, her first. So Brecken Dowsey brings the ball across the timeline. Brecken wants to go left side. She's going to take the three-pointer off the back iron, no good. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds by Allison Moody. And the ball will go back to Smoky Valley here with 4.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Smoky leading 44-17. You know, Dowsey and Paulsrud in particular have had some good looks from three, just haven't been able to knock them in this game. Brecken does have a couple three-pointers, but it's had some other good looks as well. Brown drive, shots blocked by Aslan Kost. Battle for the rebound. I think we got a jump ball coming up here. And on the alternate possession, the ball is going to go back to the Celtics. So it's good stuff there on the last couple possessions by Clara Robinson. The Celtics move it. They got numbers. Moody recognizes that, gets a pass ahead to Aslan Kost. Kost back to Moody. Moody for the three from the right side, short. And the ball's rebounded, and we got some blood from Sage Patrick. I think on that tie-up with Aslan Kost, maybe caught a little bit of an inadvertent elbow also from Aslan. And a couple new players checking in for Smoky Valley as Brogan Gingler checking in. Hope Schrag also checking in. So Gingler and Schrag in for the first time. Schrag, a senior. Gingler, a freshman. So both coaches able to get some players at the end of the bench some valuable playing time as Hope Schrag drives the basket, and we're going to have a jump ball and on the alternate possession. That's another nice block shot there for Aslan Kost for the Trinity Catholic Celtics. Smoky gets it in, looking to score, going up and scoring there. Nice turnaround jump shot in the paint is Cameron Ryan, who's up to 14 points now. 46-17 is the score. Moody, right side, and that's double dribble. Yep, she put the ball down, picked it up, and dribbled again. Grace Dudley now in for the first time for Smoky Valley, 5'10 freshman. .342 left in the fourth quarter. Smoky leading at 46-17. As Natalie Brown brings it across the timeline. Drive to the basket. They go inside. Smoky does, and the shot misses from Hope Schrag, but she will head off to the free throw line as Clara Robinson will be called for the foul. Again, it's been a struggle for the Celtics here in the second half to score. They've only got 4 points here in the second half from Aslan Kost and from Alyssa Guajardo. Those came in the third quarter. Schrag's first free throw misses. She's now 2 for 10 from the free throw line this season. Hope will shoot a second free throw here with the Vikings leading it by 29. Second free throw on the way off the back iron, no good. Battle for the rebound collected by, well, still loose, and Sophia Kaiser. Now she loses it to Schrag. Schrag, good pass by Hope. Over a shot misses, offensive rebound, and a foul is going to be called as Caitlin Lease, good work there, will earn a trip to the free throw line. Aslan Kost will pick up the foul. So Lease will go off to the free throw line. Only 1 for 3 from the free throw line so far this year. Her first free throw misses. Second free throw on the way. This one is good for Lease, and that will invoke the running clock the rest of the game. It's now a 30-point lead, 3:14 left in the third quarter. And now another jump ball as Moody got tied up with Sophia Iyer. And the Celtics will maintain possession here. Again, running clock the rest of the way. Mia Vega inbounds to Kaiser. Kaiser hands it back up to Moody. Moody, top of the key, goes right side to Robinson. Now ball's knocked away and stolen by Smoky Valley all the way to the basket. Layup misses, however, from Grace Dudley. Rebounded by Clara Robinson for Trinity Catholic. So Celtics will play the loser of the next game between Kingman and Lions, while Smoky Valley will get the winner of the next game between Kingman and Lions. Again, here's how the breakdown works. The 2 7th-place games tomorrow will start at 3 o'clock as of things are now at the auxiliary gym, which is right across the hall from the main gym here at Sterling High School. The 5th-place games will start at 3 also here in the main gym at Sterling High School, and the 3rd-place games will be played over at Sterling College, again, starting at 3. And the championship games at Sterling College will start at 6. Dudley, right side for Smoky Valley. And, yeah, that's a good call by the referee in the post. The foul's going to be on Hope Schraga as she was kind of backing into Aslan Cost. That's going to be a foul for Hope. That's her first. So under 2 minutes now as Moody brings the ball across the timeline. Good pick there from Sophia Kaiser. Kaiser, top of the key. Tries to get into Robinson. Ball's knocked away, and it's going to stay with Trinity Catholic. Dayton and I will be over at the college for the 6 o'clock tip-off between the Trinity Catholic boys and Hugoton in this first of 2 semifinals over there.
Does the college have sloppy joes?
Well, based on what I saw from earlier, as the Celtics throw the ball away here, I'm going to guess we're going to have taco salad tonight.
I can work with that.
Well, can you? I mean, free food and you're complaining about it.
Well, yeah, because it's sloppy joes.
I should have taken one of those sloppy joes and like just threw it in your face the other day if I knew you hated them this much. I knew you didn't like them, but boy, I didn't know you had an irrational dislike for them.
I'm going to take my textbook and throw it at your face.
Well, you already bought it, so I'm fine with that. Driver of the basket, shot and miss, has been an offensive rebound for Smoky Valley. It was Brogan Gingler who got it, and she'll go off to the free throw line. Under 40 seconds, foul will go against Kaiser, her first.
What happens if it's running clock and it hits 0?
They'll usually stop it with a couple seconds left to make sure that the player can shoot the free throws. And the first free throw is good for Brogan Gingler. She'll shoot a second one. And unofficially, that's Brogan's first point of the season. So if that's true, congratulations. Second free throw misses everything. Kind of a little smile there from Brogan. Why not? So down to 7 seconds. Celtics will have to inbound. They can't figure out who's going to inbound it. Now they get it in to Kaiser. Kaiser's going to throw it long, and that's going to do it as Smoky Valley wins it 48-17. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back with the Vikings Locker Room Show. This is coverage of midseason tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
Stream the game of the week on your phone or tablet with the Ad Astra Radio app. Next, the AdAstraRadio.com Locker Room Show. Stay tuned as we name tonight's play and player of the game.
If you're changing jobs or considering early retirement, you may be wondering what to do with your 401k. Before taking any action, make sure you know the rules, as mistakes can be costly. At Iron Horse Financial, we can show you how to avoid IRS penalties and full taxation, plus a little-known strategy to access funds early. For more info, go to 401krollovermistakes.com and download your free guide. You can also reach us at 620-765-6456.
Hi, this is Lucas Sawyer, Market President with Community National Bank and Trust. Community National is a Kansas-based bank focused on our customers and growing the communities we call home. With over $2 billion in assets, 40 locations, CNB&T has the resources and technology to make your banking even more convenient than before. Stop by one of our banking centers in Stafford, Buhler, Inman, or Hutchinson today, or check out mybankcnb.com. Member FDIC, Community National Bank and Trust, your community bank.
Most people know you have to change the engine oil regularly, but did you know that there are at least 4 other fluids that need serviced at regular intervals? These include transmission, power steering, brake, transfer cases, and more. Even hybrids require regular maintenance to maximize fuel economy and reduce costly repair bills. Come see the professional service team at Jar Automotive to make sure your car is in tip-top condition.
When it's time to give your car some kale, come to Jar. We'll see you there.
Wouldn't it be nice in a power outage if you could just push a button on your light bulb and the light turns back on? Now you can with Satco's LED lamp with battery backup. Stop by Sunflower Electric in Hutchinson, Great Bend, or Liberal to get yours. It can be used for up to 5 hours in a power outage and can even be used as a flashlight. This bulb works in any regular table lamp while easily charging during regular use. No special installation needed, just $15.95 only at Sunflower Electric Supply. Come see us today.
Smoky Hills Rock 95.5.
You're listening to the Vikings Locker Room Show. It's Brad Hallier and Dayton Weinbrenner wrapping up this broadcast as the Smoky Valley girls beat Trinity Catholic 48-17. We're going to have to really rush through this so we can get you over to Sterling College for the boys game here. First of all, let's wrap up our stats here, brought to you tonight by Dix Phillips 66. This is a Dix Phillips 66 fill-up. 4th and Stevens and Hutchinson. Every journey begins with a stop at Dix Phillips 66. Scoring for the Celtics, 6 points from Brecken Dowsey. She led the Celtics today. 4 points from Annika Paulsrud. 3 Celtics had 2 points, including Eiley Koss, Aslan Koss, and Alyssa Guajardo, and Sienna Maskell had 1 point. For Smoky Valley, they had about, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 players score. Cameron Ryan led the way with 14 points, 10 points apiece for Eiley DeBar and Kinsley Haxton, 5 points for Natalie Brown, 3 points for Braylon Whitaker, 2 points apiece for Sophia Iyer and Sage Patrick, and 1 point apiece for Caitlin Lease and Brogan Gingler. We're going to take another break. We'll come back with more of the Vikings Locker Room Show, and we'll have our players of the game when we come back. This is coverage of midseason tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
Stream Ad Astra Radio's local sports coverage on the free Ad Astra Radio app. Download it now. The Ad Astra Radio Sports Network, the statewide leader in local sports coverage.
Nestled in the beautiful community of Lindsborg, you'll find assisted living at its finest at Sunflower Terrace by Bethany Village. Whether you seek full independence, freedom from cooking, or just a little day-to-day assistance, Sunflower Terrace is a place you can feel at home.
Definitely come to Sunflower Terrace. Get a tour, come and look. And it was very easy, and so it was perfect.
Get your free guide today at sunflowerterrace.com.
Ocelots, eagles, and otters, oh my! Come see all the animals at the Hutchinson Zoo. Ride the train, visit the gift shop, or even have your birthday party at the Hutchinson Zoo. The zoo creates experiences for children and families to learn, engage, and conserve the natural world. Plan your visit today by checking us out at hutchinsonzoo.org. And follow Hutchinson Zoo on social media.
Looking for something to do? Check out the Hutchinson Zoo.
Smoky Hills Rock 95.5.
And welcome back again to Sterling High School. Brad Hallier and Dayton Weinbrenner finishing up our Vikings Locker Room Show. And again, we're going to get through this really quick because we got to get over to Dusty Dinas at Sterling College. Let's quickly name our players of the game. First for Trinity Catholic. This is brought to you by Rise Up Reno, empowering youth to rise, lead, and thrive. Rise Up Reno, together we soar. For the Celtics, we'll name Brecken Dowsey our Rise Up Reno player of the game. She tied a season high of 6 points, hit a couple three-pointers, and she sustained about a dozen bruises while also giving out about a dozen bruises. Those are unofficial numbers, but for Brecken Dowsey, our Rise Up Reno player of the game. And now our Smoky Valley player of the game from People's Bank and Trust. Community banking at its best. With 21 locations in Kansas, this is People's Country. Cameron Ryan, whose season high in scoring was 8 points before today's, poured in 14 points. She tied her season high before halftime with 8 points. She added 6 in the second half for a grand total of 14. So Cameron Ryan, your People's Bank and Trust Smoky Valley player of the game. So that's going to wrap it up for Dayton and I here at Sterling High School. Again, your final score, Smoky Valley 48, Trinity Catholic 17. Smoky Valley will advance to the fifth place game here at Sterling High School tomorrow in the main gym. The Celtics will be in the auxiliary gym in the 7th place game at 3 o'clock. So for Dayton Weinbrenner, this is Brad Hallier. Thanks for listening, reminding you to do it for Kyler.